William.
My name is Phyllis Omido. I'm the Executive Director at Center for Justice, Governance and Environmental Action. We were told that the Nuclear and Power Agency have mobilized all the members of Parliament for Kilifi, and therefore as citizens of Kilifi we came here to ascertain whether these members of Parliament were representing us or they were representing their stomachs in this meeting. Kilifi has come out clearly to say no to nuclear energy in Kilifi County. The communities have said no, so we don't see any other way for these members of Parliament. They are there to represent our voice, not to represent themselves. So I was here to document, but unfortunately I have been followed by armed men who are a bit combative, and therefore I've decided to exit the meeting early. I will not be attending the meeting, but I will share with the media the clip of the people who came and asked us to leave. We continue to stand against the Nuclear and Power Agency setting up a nuclear power plant here. What we are saying is it should be done properly. They cannot pick the most pristine ecosystem in the whole of East Africa to put up a nuclear power plant. It is senseless, it does not make sense, and therefore we are still opposing. What NUPEA is trying to do is cut out a section of us. The Constitution is very clear. Access to information, public participation, these are rights for the citizens. We are not asking them for these rights. These are rights that are unalienable. They cannot take these rights away from us. So we are here to participate as members of the community in Kilifi County. I want to register my disappointment, even as I exit the meeting, that things cannot continue to be done under the carpet. Everything, especially when it concerns nuclear, has to be done above board. Everything must be above board. That's what we are asking for. So we are exiting. It looks like it's a selected few. A selected few, because even you can see media, some media are going in. Some media have been stopped from going in. This is senseless. They are trying to control the narrative. So whatever NUPEA is doing is null and void. Let them spend taxpayers' money. I'm told they are taking our MPs, all the Kilifi MPs, to Austria for a walk. Let them give them allowances. But at the end of the day, we the people have said no. And that is what is going to carry the day.
Ms. Grace Olo, the chairperson of environmental organization. We were here just to register our concerns with the CS, and the pertinent questions that we wanted to put to the CS. For instance, when they want to create another economy to kill the existing economy, which is vibrant and really supports. This is a county, and this is the area that really gives this county a number of and the largest foreign exchange in this country when it comes to the tourism industry. Why do they want to create an economy which is more dangerous to the human and the ecosystem around this place? So these are some of the things that we wanted to put to the CS. Again, we wanted the CS that if we were to say no today and we say yes, that we want to join them, we want to have them to give an agreement which is personal liability, yes, in case of any harm in the future, that the minister was to sign a personal liability with the community of Uyombo, that in any case the power plant is being constructed and any harm happens to the community, they will be held solely responsible, the CS himself and the team that will be working with very closely. So those are our concerns, and these are the things that we came here humbly, that we wanted to put to the CS to hear our voices representing our community who are also coming here with us.
Tumekuja hapa kwa ajili ya conference ya anti-nuclear. Yes, so tumesimama kama watu wa Matangoni, hatutaki nuclear.
Mimi ni mkazi wa Matangoni. Tumekuja hapa kwa sababu ya hiyo nuclear. Hatuhitaji nuclear.
Asante sana. Tumekuwa na mkutano hapa na waziri, consultative meeting na viongozi wa Kilifi kujadili masuala ya nuclear energy plant ambayo inatakikana kuwa set hapa Uyombo. Katika mazungumzo yetu, we have varied opinion, lakini one of the things that as a leadership of Kilifi, we have agreed as a leadership of Kilifi that we are not ready as a area to host a nuclear plant. That's my personal position. I think that's the position of the entire leadership of Kilifi. We have issues of the ecological zone. We have seismic issues. We have very many issues that are not cleared for us to be able to host a nuclear plant. And therefore, Waziri being my friend, being in government, I think we have a duty of care for the people and for the country to protect it from any other thing that will bring harm to the people. And therefore, I want to be very clear. On this one, on the nuclear, as Kilifi, we are not an available site for a nuclear power plant. And Waziri is free to continue to consult us, if he can still consult us to see how we go forward. But as the end of this meeting, our position is very clear that we are not available as a site for a nuclear power plant as Kilifi.
Kuna tetesi pia mnapelekwa Vienna kesho.
No, Waziri is here. He will respond to that. But as we know today, we are still consulting. But very important, our position as a Kilifi leadership is we have said we are not available as a site for nuclear power plant in Kilifi. Yes, thank you.
Asanteni. Nafikiri Mheshimiwa Wene amesema vile ambavyo tumekubaliana kwamba sisi kama kaunti ya Kilifi kwanza hatuko tayari. Na hii si mara ya kwanza, nilisema mbeleni kwamba hatuko tayari. Na hatuko tayari si kwa sababu hatutaki miradi. Tunataka miradi mingi iletwe, lakini katika historia na uchanganuzi wa kuchunguza hatari na mapato yake, tumepata hatari ziko nyingi katika hii mradi. Kwa hivyo tukasema kwa sasa sisi hatuko tayari, lakini hatujamkataza waziri kuendelea kushauriana. Na hata ile umeuliza ya Vienna, kuna wengine wamealikwa. Hata waziri mkitaka kunialika mimi next time nitaenda, lakini nikirudi bado nitakuwa bado na msimamo, lakini maybe itanifungua kidogo macho, lakini haimaanishi kwamba nitakuwa nimesema ifanywe. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka kuambia kwamba tumemwambia waziri, tumesema hatuko tayari, na yeye akasema bado anataka kuongea. Na kuongea ni kuongea, hakuna tabu. Tutaongea tu, lakini najua raia wana msimamo, sisi tumeweka msimamo. Na tumemwambia waziri, hii yote ni kwamba wananchi walipata ushauri mzuri kushinda kwa wapinzani wa huu mradi kushinda serikali yenyewe. Kwa hivyo wale wakapata mileage wakakimbia mbio nayo, serikali ikakuja nyuma. So kidogo hapo pia kulikuwa na utepetevu. Kwa hivyo hata kama kuna mazuri yangepatikana hawakuelezwa, walipata tu mabaya ya huu mradi. Kwa tumesema kwa sasa kama viongozi wa hapa kwamba waziri ajue wakienda kufika kule Nairobi wakishauriana kwamba kwa sasa vile amesema Mheshimiwa Wene kwamba nafasi ya kuweka mradi huu tumesema kwa sasa hakuna.
So let me just say this, that we have indeed had a very, very candid and consultative engagement between the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum, the NUPEA, and the leadership of Kilifi County, led by the governor and the members of parliament, of course including the county assembly. As you know, the government of President William Ruto is a caring and listening government. So in the spirit of caring and listening, we continue to engage with stakeholders on all matters, and especially on this matter of nuclear power plant in Kilifi County. This meeting is part of that engagement process. We have been able to get the views of the people of Kilifi through their leaders. Tumesikiza maono ya wananchi wa Kilifi kupitia kwa viongozi wao. Na kama serikali kuu tutaendelea na hiyo mpangilio ya mazungumzo ili mwishowe tupate jawabu. We believe that as we continue to consult and engage extensively, we shall get a common way forward And therefore, this engagement is not ending today here in Kilifi. Even on the matter of people being invited on a fact-finding mission in Austria or for capacity building sessions in Austria and other locations, that is perfectly in order. We continue to benchmark as a country with the best practices within and outside. So all is not lost. We still believe that we have a chance as a country to explore this particular project, which is very important for our national energy security and industrial development.
Does the government have another option apart from nuclear?
As you know, we have got more than enough options. Yes, our national grid is serviced from multiple sources: geothermal, hydro, or wind, solar, okay? And this one was going to be the last one for the time being, nuclear. So, but we must also, as a matter of strategy, diversify our energy mix for purposes of assuring security of energy supply, but also the quality of the energy itself in the national grid for industrial development. Kenya is doing very, very well, not only in this region, but almost in the entire Africa, in terms of our energy efficiency and in terms of our energy transition to green energy. So I think this is a very, very successful meeting, and we shall continue to engage in that same spirit going forward. I must thank very profusely the leadership of Kilifi County, starting with the governor and the members of parliament and the county assembly, for accepting our invitation to come and consult. It's not every day that you see an entire leadership of a county coming together to consult with a ministry of the national government. So this is very positive, and we must continue in that trajectory. We shall be coming back here to Kilifi, not just to discuss the issue of nuclear, but also other issues concerning energy and electricity generally. Yes.
If this location fails, could there be a consideration of a next site that is favorable to the project that you have considered?
We shall cross that bridge once we get there. At this stage, it's too early to talk about this location failing or not failing. As I've said, we are consulting, but we have heard the views of the people. Okay? Thank you very much. Asanteni.